Good evening, everyone. This is All Media Access News. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please feel free to subscribe. Hit the notification bell for future updates and live streams. If you would like to donate to my channel, I will leave the link below after this video. Like I said, God bless each and every one of y'all, and I hope you guys have been having a good weekday so far. Stay positive, stay away from negativity, and always put God first in your life, and the rest will fall into place. I just wanted to touch on something. This topic basically is just about life in general, and I want people to know that if you work, if you have a job, I just and I know a lot of you guys don't like your boss or don't like your job, but I just want you to know that you don't work for your boss. You work for God, because before you had this job, you had nothing, and God gave you the opportunity and the blessings to search and find exactly what you was looking for. And at the end of the day, if you have a family, you got to provide for them, and you got to do what you got to do to take care of them. So at the end of the day, you can't really focus on your boss or your co-worker. You always got to be careful who you make friends with. And I always felt like you really can't make no friends at work, because none of these people pay your bills, and at the same time, if you lose your job, who's gonna be there to help you? So just know that God has given you every single thing that you have, and always remember that there's people that are less fortunate than you. There's people that are homeless, there's people that are in a shelter, there's people that live in the street, there's people that and never be able to accomplish the things that you have accomplished. So just take that as a blessing from God, and take advantage of it in a good way, because things could have been worse. I always feel like when we all go through something, we need to think about the people that are really going through worse. Like, there's people that are sick, like I said, there's people that are homeless, and people that don't have anything. So be grateful and know that you are blessed by God, because life is not guaranteed. Any given day, you know, you could pass away. You know what I'm saying, and you won't be able to live the life that you're hoping to live. So each and every day, never take it for granted. Be careful who you trust. Everybody's not your friend. Always put God first in your life. Try to remain private, as far as your business and stuff like that. So nobody got to put your stuff out there, you know what I mean? And learn to love yourself. But like I said, at the end of the day, if you're working, you're not working for your boss, you're working for God, because He's blessed you with every single thing that you have, and the reason why you wake up every day. I've been dealing with a few things of my own that I've been taking care of. So it's never easy, but you know what? I never give up. I continue to push myself, and I continue to stay motivated, and I love doing what I do, but it's not a thing with me just making videos just because I feel like I want to entertain people. If it doesn't come from the heart, then I don't make videos. Point blank. If you guys see that a day or two or three goes by and I haven't made a video, it's either because there isn't any new facts on Junior, or because something hasn't come from my heart as far as, life in general and the things that I see. And at the same time, I have to take care of my own business and stay motivated. But, nobody's going to do anything for you but yourself. If you've made it this far, then, you're blessed. And just know that there's people that out there that are less fortunate and wish they were in the same situation as you. And maybe you could call them haters or envious people, but God is always going to protect you and give you exactly what you want and what you need. As long as you're real to yourself and real to everybody else that you're surrounded by. There are people that like to be private and like to stay to themselves, and sometimes people get depressed and suffer from anxiety, and go through their own things in life where they've lost a loved one, or they're in a bad situation or in a bad relationship, and they cover their pain, and they cover their sadness and their struggles with a smile. But just know that because people are smiling and look happy doesn't mean that deep down they are happy. You don't know what they're going through. That's why it's always good to try to talk to people and extend your hand and not just take it as a smile that they're putting. It could just be a front, you know what I mean? Just learn to love yourself and respect yourself, and always know that you are blessed. And for those that are going through something, for those that are homeless, for those that don't really have, for those that are suffering and depressed and anxiety and have a low self-esteem, just know that God loves you. And you know even though you don't have all the things in life, just know that you have life, period. And you have a purpose, and one day you'll get to heaven where you'll never have to suffer again. Just stay positive, stay away from negativity, continue to push yourself. And I don't really like judgmental people at all. I don't see what people get out of pointing fingers at people and trying to knock other people down, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, feel like they're better than everybody. Just know that God says, those that he gives more, and those that he takes more. And just like he gave you what you have, he could take it. So just know that you are blessed, and know that you should never take life for granted. Love every single thing you have, cherish it, whether it's your family, your job, whether you have food in your fridge, your bills are paid, you have clothes on your back, appreciate those things. Don't ever take those things for granted, because there's people out there that really don't have anything. And that's not hard to see. Every time we step outside, we in the street, we see people begging. If you have, give them a helping hand. Sometimes it's not that they're going to go and buy drugs, and you know what, it's their business, whatever they're going to go do with it. But from the kindness of your heart, at least you know that you did a good deed by helping someone. And just like, Jesus says, those that do things in secret will be rewarded openly. So when you help people and you give them a hand, you don't have to brag about it. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to brag about it or mention it or tell the world, because then how could that be counted as a deed? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want everybody to know the good things you do. Just know that God is watching every step that you take, just like he knows every hair on your head. So just appreciate everything you have. Learn to love one another, respect one another, help one another, instead of judging. You know what I'm saying? And know that you work for God, and you wake up every single day because of God. Don't let negativity knock you down. You know what I'm saying? And if you have a family, continue to take care of them. Continue to be there for them. Talk to them, extend your hand out. Sometimes family members go through issues where they have problems or they have disagreements, but you have to learn how to put that to the side, you know what I'm saying, and forgive one another. If someone has done something to you and you know that they're cold-hearted, or they're not about that type of life, forgive them. I could guarantee you that once you forgive people that have hurt you and have disappointed you and have judged you, they might have a different state of mind, who knows? But when you point one finger, you got four back at you. You got too much to live for and too much ahead of time, So for you to, worry about anything that's going on out there. You know what I'm saying? We all know how this life is, and we all know, the things that people go through. It's very obvious. But I just ask for people to, love one another, respect one another, appreciate everything you have. Pray for those that are less fortunate, you know what I'm saying? And never ever take life for granted, because nothing in life is guaranteed. There's only one thing that's guaranteed, and that's death. You know what I'm saying? And not for nothing, but, everybody knows I love Junior, and I've, been there for Junior as much as I could. But every time I go visit Junior at his gravesite, little do people know that right behind his tombstone, there's a 4-year-old that's buried there. There's a 4-year-old little girl. Her name is Haley Gonzalez. She was only 4 when she lost her life. So, it touches me a lot. I see how people complain about their life and what they going through and relationships and at work, and being insecure about themselves or getting into drama or jail or family member or just a million and one things. And knowing that this child is no longer here and lost her life, just like Junior. He didn't deserve to die. He did not deserve to die. You know what I'm saying? 15-year-old kid had a whole life ahead of him. And he doesn't have the opportunities that we have. You know what I'm saying? So please don't take life for granted. Cherish every single moment, because life is short. And when we get old and we're thrown in that bed and our kids and our grandkids are grown and they're about their business, we're left on our own. You know what I'm saying? Either they're going to take care of us or they're going to throw us in a damn nursing home. So we have to learn to appreciate life and turn to God so we could be happy about ourselves and inside our heart. You know what I'm saying? And stay positive, stay away from negativity. Pray for one another, respect one another, accept one another for who they are. It doesn't matter the race, the nationality, or the gender. We all bleed the same. We all come from the same place, and we all going to the same place, and we all going to be judged by the same man. Nobody's different. So please, keep your head up, stay positive, stay away from negativity. I hope I gave you guys a piece of advice. You guys could take it. I tell you from my life experience, because I'm very open with each and every one of you guys. I'm not ashamed of anything, and I keep it real with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Everything I do it from the kindness of my heart. And at the same time, I risk my life doing it. But God is my protector, and I'm here. And that's never going to change until, God calls for me. I'm going to continue to stand up, speak up for what's right, whether people disagree or, continue to show love for those that do agree. I want to be able to touch everybody in this world, as much as I can, because God has given me a purpose. But, I love each and one of y'all, and I pray for each and one of y'all. If you're watching, if you subscribed, if you haven't subscribed, just know that I love each and every one of y'all. I don't have to know y'all to have love for y'all and respect for y'all, and continue to pray for y'all. So God bless each and every one of y'all. Please be safe. Please forgive those that have done something to you. Please appreciate and cherish every single thing you have, because one day you might not have those things. And pray for those that are less fortunate, that are sick in the hospital, young and old, and those that are homeless, those that haven't ate, those that are struggling and going through something mentally. If you know any of those type of people, reach out to them, give them a hand. And at the same time, don't talk about what you've done for them. Just keep that between you and God. So please be safe, stay positive, stay away from negativity, learn to love one another, turn your life to God, and appreciate every single thing you have, and know that your kids, people younger than you are looking up to you, so you're their role model. You're their role model, you're their positive role model, so be careful what you do around them, and let's keep our community safe so nobody else has to lose their life. As you can see, the officials, the police, the government, they really don't give a shit about us. They just want us to go against each other. That's why they've divided us. Different languages, different nationalities, different places. Like that. That's their job, to divide and conquer. But it's up to us to unite as one and stand up for what's right. So God bless each and every one of y'all. Please be safe. This is All Media Access News. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please feel free to subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell for future updates and live streams. If you would like to donate to my channel, I'm going to leave the link below on the comment section. You guys are more than welcome to donate to my channel. I would really appreciate it. If you can't, it's fine. God bless each and every one of y'all. I love y'all, respect y'all, appreciate you guys' support. And thank you so much for, always tuning in. And I hope you guys take my advice. God bless. Peace.